My name is Kimon Barfett. I am back at the Hayata Studios again to bring you another video. And in this video, we're going to be looking at one of my soca patches that I built. I don't really use this one that much anymore because most of the time when I play it, I use both of my keyboards. But this is one that I set up essentially when I only playing one keyboard. So we can just do a quick breakdown of what I have here. So in this region of the piano, the left side, I have a pad that I have layered with a Vox tone. So I like that layer because it adds a little bit more bite to the pad. So that's my pad that I have layered with a Vox tone. And then next to that I have like a synth, like a fat synth that I could strum with, hold down chords with, and I have two of those essentially taking at the left half of the keyboard. And coming over here, I don't know if any of you could guess what that is. That's actually a layer of two other tones. That is a marimba that I have layered with a accordion. I just like the sound of that. And then at the top, I have a brass tone. So then the question is, how do I actually use these tones together? So most of the time, what I would do is when I'm using the pad, I would more so use this pad, the pad that I have there with the voice tone. I would use that like in lower sections of the songs where you don't really need a fat sounding synth. And I would either strum, I would strum that layer that I have between my marimba and the accordion, or just play like little lines. So that's essentially the primary use for those two tones. So in the bigger sections of the song, that's where we usually go and use the fat synth, and I will usually pair that with the brass that I have that I keep at the top. Sometimes what I actually do is I actually layer two brass tones together, and I set them an octave apart. Because most of the time when you see people playing brass, they'll play using octaves. But based on the limitations, based on like space being constricted to these 61 keys, it won't really be possible to play octaves and still have room to set up the other tones. So what I would do is I will layer two tones together and set them an octave apart. So it will sound, so when I play this, although you're only pressing one note, it's giving the sound of two notes octave apart. So an example of how it was sound when I use that synth and the brass together. Right, so that's pretty much it. I have my pad at the bottom. I have my fat synth. I have my marimba layered with the accordion. I don't know, some people might not like it, but I like the sound for certain songs. And then I have my brass tones at the top, which I keep layered an octave apart. Um, just to give the illusion that I playing actual octaves, although I just playing one note. So that's it. If you have any other questions, you could leave them down in the comments below. And don't forget to follow us on our social media pages that I have linked down in the description. So that's it for today. Until next time, whenever that may be.